I think money is very important. However, being known for us is even more important. Visibility brings us more customers. We don't have money for doing a lot of marketing. We want to combat food waste. So winning an award, giving us higher visibility is the best thing we can achieve.
If you have a company, then everything is about trust. Winning the SEIF award gained us trust on customers and corporates, and this is really an added value.
Well, first of all, it was a great boost in confidence for the whole team. We were able to build some great relationships with corporate clients. The market has really moved in our favor. And also we received continuous support from SEIF ever since winning the award. So it was a great overall package.
We won the SEIF award in 2012, and the vision was, as it is right now, to establish climate-friendly meals in society. The big difference the award made is that we switched from an NGO-based organization to a business. This was an important step because all about eternity is about sustainability in food, and most value we find in the connection with people, in the resources, in the CO2. So we were ideologically more focused on driven on these values than actually earning money.
Since winning the award a few years ago with SEIF, we did a lot at S-Bar. We are now present in more than 8 locations, so we grew quite a lot. We have more than 500,000 customers every year. We save more than 55,000 tons of CO2 every year. So a lot of things happened thanks to SEIF, but also thanks to us being able to grow as fast as we wanted to do.
After winning the SEIF award, we increased the company size by 60% and got 2 new contracts with 2 new enterprise customers.
Well, we were able, since winning the award, to really bring our product to commercial level. And that helped us to write some major reports with corporate clients, which have helped us to market us as a company and our product. And then also, we're now in the first investment round. We're about to close it, and this will really help us scale the company and our business.
Our greatest success is that we have built a company now that reduces CO2 emissions significantly with restaurants. We are currently measuring over 130 restaurants, and we achieve on average a 20% reduction in CO2 emissions.
I don't really know how it changed. We have a lot of people coming to us asking for help, asking for support. I think social entrepreneurship has been very strong a few years ago. I think it has grown. I don't have exact measures, but what I think is the reasons why people start business, that has changed. It's not just about being able to do something good for the people or giving back, but the business I see growing now are more sustainable. They're not depending on individuals, but more on communities, on systems, on businesses. So that kind of helps a lot.
So what I realized with startups in general, that we have now way more startups than the years before, and especially for corporates, it might get now way more difficult to know which startups they should decide to work with.
We feel like there's been strong development in the field of social entrepreneurship over the last years, and this is mainly due to the fact that a lot of millennials really want to be involved in social entrepreneurship. And this interest has really created a lot of very professional background and teaching material on how to start a social business.
In my opinion, the field of social entrepreneurship changed in a way that I don't see companies anymore that don't include the social dimension. If you want to be successful as a company, you need to include values for the environment and for the people.
If you want to start a social enterprise, my best advice is just go for it. Just try it. Just do something. There are many ideas. None of them are really wrong. Some of them won't work. Some of them will work. The only way to find out is go try for it.
You have to create impact really on a real market. This means as well your own business needs to be sustainable. So you need to be able to sell your product, because only if you can sell your product, you will be sustainable, and only in this case you will have impact.
I would really like to give 2 pieces of advice. One is, when you come from a university and you have a great idea for a product, strive for making an MVP, that's a minimum viable product. Don't focus on making the best product in the world. Try to sell an MVP. And that's the second thing. I think a lot of people that are involved in social entrepreneurship, they dislike the idea of taking money for a service or product. And I think if you want to build a sustainable business, you really need to think about your business model and how to make money. And don't be afraid of thinking about that.
If you're just about to start your own social enterprise, you should look at your own values and your own emotions, what was really important for you as a child, because there lies your motivation to do something that can endure you for much longer than any other reason that is just business related.
So people ask me, what do I get out of the S-Bar? We don't get any dividends or we don't get salaries as founders, but that's actually not true. I get a lot of dividends. They're just in form of tarts and pastries.
If you tell people that we work with beer and that we are making beer more efficient, then this really makes people crazy and they love to work for us.
If you're thinking about starting a social business, I would really recommend that you do it. There are so many surprises happening to you and so many doors will be opening. You will have a great time.
I just love good food. Food is so essential to our social fabric. It defines who we are as human beings. So placing value in sustainable food opens so many more doors.